Hi again, YouTubers. So it is that time of month, year, whatever you want to call it at this point, for January or December, sorry, 5 favorites and 1 regret. And so I'm going to do my normal 5 favorites and 1 regret, but then I'm also about mid-January, probably going to try mid to late January. I'm going to try and do a kind of like all over best of beauty, you know, like my favorite things from each thing, like maybe a foundation, a concealer, whatever have you, like things that I found out about, not like things that came out that year, but things that I found out about and fell in love with in 2013. So let me know if you think that's a good idea. I think that's a good way of going about it. So that being said, I am going to tell you, I've got 5, kind of 6 favorites, and I have 2 regrets. I don't think I have any empties. No, I don't see any empties over there, so I don't think I have any empties. But I've been trying a lot of new stuff and had a bunch of stuff from sales and stuff like that. So the first thing that I have been loving is the Guerlain, and it is the Lingerie, people correct me up, Invisible Skin Foundation with Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 20. Because at first, I wasn't sure what, the way they spell it looks like it could be lingerie. But you never know with these words, and I always feel like I say them wrong. So everybody kind of was like, I can't believe you don't know how to say lingerie. I know how to say lingerie. I wasn't sure if that was the word. So I have this on right now. I've really been loving it. I have it in the color number 2. And I will put a photo here of the color of, I'm sorry, of the packaging of this. You can see a little bit closer up. It is glass packaging. It is very nice. It has a nice pump, and it's not super heavy coverage, but it's not super light coverage. And I really am liking that, so I will do a review on that. I have been loving Makeup Forever Pro Finish Powder Foundation in the color 118. And it looks kind of light/yellowy, but it actually works out, which I can't usually do yellow tone things, but it works so well on me. And again, have it on right now all over my face, and I absolutely been loving it. And this one I ended up buying because I had received a sample long ago in that color and it worked for me. So strangely enough, I then went on to buy full size and love it. The next one is another powder I've been loving, and it is the Laura Mercier, what is it called? Smooth Finish Foundation Powder 03. This is what the packaging looks like, and this one is more pink toned. Let me see if I can put them next to each other. I will say this, the Laura Mercier is easier to open, but you can see the yellow versus the pink difference there, and I don't know how it works out, but I actually used the Laura Mercier for under my eyes, and it has worked out amazing. And again, funny enough, it's another little one that I got a sample. Now, I had the sample in 04, and I think 04 was like too dark for me or something. I think that's what it was. So I went with 03. Yeah. So I went with 03 when I purchased it. But I have really been enjoying both of those powders. And again, I have that set under my eyes. It just gives me a little bit extra coverage, but still sets, and it's just awesome. The next thing that I have been loving, and this you cannot get anymore online. I've heard some people say that you can find it in stores, but it's very limited. It's the NARS Guy Bourdin, what's it called? One Night Stand Cheek Palette. And I have been using this every single day religiously. And sorry, I'll try to tilt that up. The color I have on today is the one right here. Somebody said that this one is Orgasm, this one is Deep Throat, and these two, I think it is, are limited edition. The bronzer is the NARS Laguna, but the highlighter is not Albatross. It is another one. And I shouldn't really review this because you can't get it anymore. But I will try and look at the packaging because I have it up here in things to review. I have a big thing up there for things to review. And I'll look that up and tell you guys. But I think somebody told me that. But yeah, so I've really been enjoying that. So if you can find it in a store, definitely do it. If you can't, sorry, I know it kind of sucks. The next thing I have been loving, and I don't have this on today, is the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. Now, kind of interesting about this. Kind of have a love-hate with it. Hate the packaging. Hate the fact that some of my shadows have fallen out and I had to re-glue them in. I love the rose tones of it. However, some of them are too similar in tone, and I wish that they had a little bit more difference to them, because sometimes they tend to blend together if you're not careful and all look like one tone as opposed to having dimension to them. I do wish that there was some sort of peach toned matte shadow like Naked in there, or Buck or something, just to help blend out or to kind of give it a little bit of dimension. So I do really like it. I am enjoying it. It's not like the number 2 that I hated and was too cool toned. And as somewhat of a bonus, if you guys paid attention, I repurchased the original, if you follow my hauls, and I have really been enjoying this one again. So it's not really something crazy new, but I have been enjoying this one again, and it's just a nice palette. And I've been enjoying palettes again. 2 regrets. One is a complete regret and has already gone back. The next one is kind of sort of regret that I'm still playing with and not sure. The first regret is the Smashbox Full Exposure Palette. I was so excited about that. I loved the brush that came with it. It had a little mascara, whatever, I didn't really care much about that. But I love the fact that they were all neutrals, and all of the top ones were like these nice, pretty, like sheens, and all of the bottom ones were like these nice, beautiful, warm matte tones. And so I used it. And the ones that had any shimmer or any glitter had next to no payoff, and the fallout was crazy. Matte colors, they were okay, but they weren't super pigmented, so I was not impressed with that, and that actually went back. The next thing that I'm not sure if it's a regret yet or not, but it's kind of working its way that way, is the Marc Jacobs number 206, the Lolita Style Icon Palette. I wanted to love this. I love my small one. I'll tell you what the color of this is. It's called the Glam. I love that one. It's so nice. I got this one because I'd heard so many people raving about it. And I love my neutrals and I love it. And it is nice, but some of the colors are just kind of hard to work with. Like the mattes are kind of like chalky, just like a little bit. Like you can work with them, but you have to play with them. This one is just pure glitter fallout. This pink one here, the pinky golden tone one, can kind of make your eyes look a little funny if you put it too close to the center of your eyes. And then this last one, it swatches so beautifully and it looks like it's going to be this pretty golden tone, and it just doesn't come off that way on your eyes. It just kind of looks bland. It looks so pretty and so golden and warm. That's how it is right there. But when you put it on your eye, it does not translate that way at all. It kind of comes out too orangey. It's very weird. So I'm not sure about that one. I want to love it. I'm going to keep playing with it and keep trying. I just tend to do fairly basic kind of day looks with this. This isn't really, you can do a night look, but I just don't like with the dark color, but you've really got to kind of work to make it look right, so to speak. So I wanted to love that, but I'm working on it. I'm going to definitely play with it. So that is it. And funny little thing, I have been, if you can see my hair, I don't know why, I've been doing this a lot lately after I go to the gym. It's kind of like if I take the time to blow dry my hair, I want to wear it down. But I tend to, when my hair is all down, it's always in my face. So I've been kind of just doing this little like poof thing a lot this month. Like it has been my go-to hair look. So I figured I'd tell you guys that too. So that is everything. I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope you had a wonderful holiday, a great happy new year, and makeup collection, best of 2013, all kinds of stuff coming up. So also check out my blog. The post link is below, and there will be more in-depth photos of everything here, or closer photos of everything here, other than what's just through the video. And I guess that's everything. I hope you guys enjoy this. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.